yesterday. Like, why we gotta have a nigga moment on white TV? Like, god damn. That's my problem. Like, I watch a lot of media, right? I've been seeing a lot of stuff in the media about like this trans stuff, like these trans people.
Yeah.
But the shit don't make sense to me because I drive an automatic. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have a problem with trans people, you know what I'm saying? Like, love who you want to love. Do what you want to do. But one thing that confuses me is the whole like them, they situation they got going on right now. Like that shit is confusing because it's like, if them is they, and they is them, who the fuck am I? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I got into it when I asked one time. I said, look, if y'all don't get my face, I'm about to fuck y'all up. I ain't never fought somebody singular and plural form at the same time in my life. And to be honest with you, they ended up beating my ass. I had to go home and tell my mom. I said, Mom, they fucked me up. She's like, who did it? I said, they did it. She's like, who? I said, them. She's like, how many of it was it? I said, one. It's a confusing time. A lot of things, I believe in equality, right? But not between black and white. Like, we still trying to figure that out. But I'm talking about between men and women. Like, you ever notice how it's acceptable for a woman to have like a sex toy or a dildo, but if a man has anything like that, he looks like a weirdo? Like, you know what a pure romance party is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's where like a woman comes in like with a catalog full of dicks. She presents it to her friends. They drink wine, they play soft music, they throw rose petals. It's a whole vibe. And it's perfectly accepted. But then all of a sudden, I look weird when I come out the store with the Robo Bitch 3000, with the flesh field, and the self-cleaning cum catching. Now all of a sudden, I'm weird. And you know what the crazy thing is? You can meet a girl out Tinder, fuck the shit out of her for an hour and a half, let her go in the bathroom and see that shit. She gonna get on the phone with her girlfriend and tell you open this so quick. Like, damn, bitch, he got good dick, but he got a Robo Bitch 300. That's when I come up with first off, it's a 3000. Don't ever disrespect me like that. This shit costs as much as a used car, okay? I put a down payment on this shit. I finance this. Don't you ever disrespect me like that. But it's hard, like, just everything. I got kids that I have now, 2 little boys or whatever, and like, having kids, it changes you, it shows me how much older I'm getting, because when you see kids, they think they're invincible, they go on the monkey bars, they fall off scraped their knee, wake up the next day, shit ain't even there. When you get older, it don't even take much to hurt yourself. Like, you ever fell asleep for too long? Fuck around and wake up with a hernia. Shit, when you young, sneezing feels good. You get over 30, that shit put you in the ER. Shit, my uncle threw his back out for taking a deep breath one time. I was like, you need to take it easy. It's real, I like to listen to a lot of old school music, like, the Temptations. Y'all know this song. I know you wanna leave me, but I refuse to let you go. Ain't no mountain high. But when you sing them songs in a melodic form, it sounds very loving and endearing. But when you say that shit to a woman, it sounds like a domestic situation. Like, look, I know you wanna leave me, but I refuse to let you go. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough that's keeping me from giving to you. All I'm saying, we in the streets shucking and driving to this shit. She held up somewhere at a Motel 6 and we're scared for her life. I'm just saying, we ain't never get her side of the story. Dead ass. But like everything, and especially I like to talk about my kids a lot because that's what causes me my most stress, Like I'm a dad, I like to do a lot of dad shit. I take my kids on, family trips and all that shit. But didn't nobody tell me that in order to have a good family vacation that you ain't supposed to bring your family? It don't feel right beating a kid at 85-degree weather next to a palm tree. Like, what the fuck are we doing right now? And then, these kids, they think they know everything. But I'm going to be honest with you, between Alexa, Siri, and Google, they damn near do. Like, my 5-year-old pushing me in a place so goddamn quick. Like, no, Google didn't say that. That wasn't right. Google said you wrong, you stupid motherfucker. Remember back in the day before, the internet and everything? In order to prove motherfucker wrong, you had to go to the library. They had to be in that bitch studying for 3 days and shit. Just taking bullet point notes there he got me fucked up when I see him, And when you got Alexa and Siri in the house together, they know about each other. You can't it's like cheating on 2 women that live in the same house with you at the same time. You go ahead and ask Alexa, or you ask Siri to ask you something, you walk in the next room, Alexa be like, I heard you. Asking that bitch questions and shit. Matter of fact, change her to a man's voice. I don't want you fucking with that bitch no more, They're jealous. But yeah, that Chris Rock shit, it kind of threw me off a little bit being a comedian. That kind of, do comedians need security guards? Is that what we getting to? I'm sorry, like, when I see black people doing that shit, like, me personally, I'm just one of the people, like, no matter what, like, I'm gonna support black business, you know? Even if the food is trash. That is who I am. I don't mind supporting black business, but it's like, how does 6 wings and a Sprite cost $38.27? Like, the thing is, where you getting this chicken from? You know? Dead ass. I'm gonna work out this last one. It's offensive kind of, but I'm working on it. It's a bit I'm working on. So, another transition with my kids to go like this. So sometimes, I don't think my kids know how good they have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that they should just be happy I'm a capable parent. Like, I could be retarded. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that. Like, I know that sounds offensive, but it's like, I started thinking about it. I was like, can retarded people have children? Which one would they able to? But then I started thinking about, like, what if the relationship don't work out? Like, what if the special person has to watch the kid by themselves? Like, who's watching who? Like, what's going on here? Like, that's a lot of responsibility for a 6-year-old. He's like, Dad, he's cooking 3-course meals out of his easy bake oven. He's like, Dad, you want me to cut up in tiny pieces like I usually do for you? Like, think about when that kid turns 16. He's trying to hang out with his friends, go hoop, drive around and shit. He's like, yo, bro, you trying to come kick? He's like, nah, man, I gotta pick my dad up from daycare. I know y'all want to laugh, it's funny. Right? But think about it, like, I ain't gonna lie, I think tax time has to be a confusing time in that household. Like, who's filing who? Like, who's the head of the household? Who's the dependent here? Like, for real. Like, how do you present that shit? Like, well, I watch him from Sunday to Wednesday, and he watches me from Thursday to Saturday. So we split 50-50 custody between each other, All right, y'all, that's my time.